What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I feel like this topic doesn't do so well on my channel, and I guess maybe it's because it's more like creator-centric, but I'm hoping people understand that this is really about the future of all video content that you consume, not just on YouTube, but basically every platform. And the wars have been heating up. I've been talking about this, and fellow other like non-mainstream YouTubers have been talking about how YouTube has gone to this AI moderation stuff and it's banning creators, which I'm going to talk about, like banning creators just for their laugh. A creator was banned for their laugh. I'm not kidding. But on top of that, the entire platform has been flooded with AI slop, including and really specifically YouTube Shorts and now regular full-length YouTube videos. And I've already told you how this ends. Very simply, quick 10-second shout out. Coffee Brand Coffee, 12 days of Christmas, jam-packed, 20 plus products brand new for 2025, 15% off. Coffeebrandcoffee.com, link in the description until they're gone. Now, the way this ends, we also have gift boxes in our Kona there too, but the way this ends is anybody that uploads a video to YouTube, you have to agree to let YouTube train their AI on your video. YouTube already suggests purely made AI videos. Well, the natural conclusion of this for any creator or for any consumer of YouTube is simple, right? YouTube shares 30 cents of every dollar with each creator. In some cases less. Maybe if you're a super huge mega creator, you get more. I don't know. But what's going to happen is, and they've already started this, is they are knocking things over on my floor. They are training their own video AI. They will produce their own AI videos, and they will simply outrank creator videos, right? So that way YouTube gets to add 30% to their bottom line overnight. This is going to hit like DIY channels, how-to videos, news videos. It's probably why a lot of, videos that I'm doing now aren't doing so well. I don't know if, gameplay will be probably more complicated, but that's the real future if we let it happen. And that's why I keep wishing more people would pay attention. I think it's good that MoistCr1TiKaL made a video about it because it's been seen by 1.3 million people. And he talks about just how bad things really are and how bad the CEO is at YouTube. The creators want him gone, and I couldn't agree more. YouTube star MoistCr1TiKaL has hit out at the platform's expanding use of AI and moderation tools after CEO Neil Mohan defended it. With YouTube being the size of the platform it is, having humans moderate videos, comments, and everything else in between would be an impossible task. The platform has turned AI as an assistant to AI as a flagging content that might be in violation of terms. Now, I don't necessarily have a problem with like AI moderating the text comments or something like that. But I mean, we have literal YouTubers that are getting banned. AI's moderation demonetized the creator's video because of his laugh, saying his laugh was not advertiser friendly. Calling it flawed is an understatement. This is a giant, stinky, pathetic dumpster fire. This is the beginning of the YouTube wars, and we have to fight for to get this AI crap out of this. You see in this tweet, before we go back to MoistCr1TiKaL, here's this creator. I don't really know who they are. Spookin' Jukes. I'm not sure, but here's the evidence. Yeah. It says that a video was, not advertiser friendly because of content at 8 minutes, 35 seconds. So he plays it. It's just his laugh. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But then on top of that, the appeal, which is just a fake system that YouTube has, automatically declined the appeal. Like when I get a video that gets hit, I don't even bother appealing it anymore. You used to be able to actually get an appeal through. Now it's almost 0% success rate. And it's absolutely wild because when you also understand that when a video, when a video gets hit, it also reduces its reach. Let's go back to MoistCr1TiKaL's take here. This has been a headache for many YouTubers, with bans being struck down out of the blue by AI. When creators have appealed these bans, it's taken quite some time to get looked at by a human. Speaking with Time Magazine, after being named Time CEO of the Year, YouTube's Neil Mohan stated that the AI tools are improving literally every week. The statement has drawn plenty of backlash, including from MoistCr1TiKaL, who stated that YouTube Shorts have been feeding viewers nonsense trash videos from AI, calling it a bleak future if AI takes over, and that it should be illegal for AI to ban a channel. I 100% believe in both of these statements, and I'm no MoistCr1TiKaL fan. But the guy is right about this. If you look at YouTube Shorts, which by the way accounts for like over 50% of YouTube views now, like if you're a creator and you aren't actively paying attention to YouTube Shorts, you're going to be left by the wayside. And like, I start them and then I hate doing them, and I start them again, I get some traction, then I stop, then I get some traction, then I stop. And like, unfortunately, in 2026, it's going to have to be part of my daily schedule. I have to get up an hour earlier every day and make 4 stupid shorts, 2 for my Jeremy Hambley channel, which is my personal channel, and 2 for my main channel. And this is just the world we have to live in now. AI should never be the judge, jury, and executioner. It should never have the ability to terminate a channel. There is no world where that makes sense for YouTube to just give the keys of the kingdom over to AI and where it will ban people. If it wants to use AI for moderation, it should only be able to flag channels internally and put up the ladder. I mean, I agree with that, right? As for AI tools, when you have these tools and make it so accessible to people to squeak out 30 seconds worth of AI drivel on shorts and do that 40 times a day, what you get is just AI slop. As for AI tools creating a generation of creators similar to the golden age of YouTube, Moist believes it's actually the antithesis of that. We haven't seen anything positive on YouTube as a result of these AI tools that Neil speaks so highly of. They're an effing scourge right now. I 100% agree with him.
Especially when it comes to short form content, because all you get fed is AI gobbledygook, like actual nonsense trash.
Well, I would add to that also copyright infringement clips from popular TV shows and movies. Like, if I go through my shorts, it's just basically like Big Bang Theory clips and movie clips, and that are just like, if YouTube would enforce copyright on shorts, that would probably get rid of a third of the slop content. And then if they banned like 100% AI generated content, that would get rid of another third of it. And creators would actually be incentivized to create good short form content. I brought back on resources to help me put out short videos that are actually good. Not me just being like, whoa, get a look at this, and then have a viral video playing, which is like basically the early stage of how a lot of YouTubers did short content. YouTubers who do shorts, the biggest YouTubers, that's basically all they do. They're like, wow, look at this clip. And then they cut themselves over the top of it and they just react to somebody else's clip. That's slop content. Okay, I'm trying to, in 2026, create actual like 90-second short form news stories that are like mostly unique, mostly me, that are edited. But it's impossible to compete against some Indian factory that's pumping out 20,000 shorts a day.
Because it's the easiest thing to just fart out onto the platform. It's infinite content. And when you just scroll, most of the videos you get are AI these days. And
Correct.
The most viewed videos, like if you, instead of just anecdotal evidence about like most videos you get, provably some of the most viewed videos, if you go by views, are AI generated shorts.
Correct.
That is a bleak future, one that a lot of people have expressed their concern over, hoping that YouTube would step in and maybe do more to stop the platform just becoming a cesspool of just AI trash. Neil, on the other hand, the CEO, believes that's actually a really good thing, because it's giving people that lacked the skills and equipment the ability to put that in front of you.
To ruin the entire platform. Now, as somebody who supports alternative platforms, you know, you guys can find me live every day at 2 Eastern on that mean green, site that you can't even mention on YouTube without getting penalized, apparently. Like, this is probably good for alt tech, because somebody's going to put their foot down and say, we're not allowing AI slop on our website. I'm fine with people using AI in their videos or AI to improve their videos, but like outright rips of copyrighted material and outright just flat out AI slop, that's not content. That's slop.
Yeehaw, yippee. But even beyond that, one of the most complained about things on YouTube as a platform is how bad its moderation is, with so many people being falsely banned and shit. And also it's been revealed that AI is part of a big part of the moderation protocol for the platform. And
it's the entirety of it.
Makes so many mistakes that's led to wrongful terminations that everyone with a functioning frontal lobe will tell you should never happen, because AI should never be able to be the judge, jury, and executioner. It should never have the ability to terminate a channel. There is no world where that makes sense for YouTube to just give the keys to the kingdom over to AI where it will ban people. AI should never be able to do...
YouTube has banned something like 20 million channels this year. Just in the third quarter, I think 20 or 30 million.
That if it wants to use AI for moderation, it should only be able to flag channels internally and then put that up the food chain, up the ladder, for a human being to look at. But Neil seems to have a different vision in mind based on his statement here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at what he thinks. This article mentions that YouTube is expanding their AI moderation tools, even in the midst of so many people flagging just how bad they have been and how wrong they have been across the entire platform. The article then makes a mention of just how much money this platform is bringing in, which only makes sense that they can't afford to pay more money for better tools. Instead, they just need to just have AI do it poorly for them. Neil said, however, AI will open the door for a new class of creators who previously lacked technical skills or equipment, arguing the tech will revive YouTube's early era of enthusiastic amateurs while helping the platform surface stronger content overall. That's a very interesting perspective on it all, and I feel like that's one you could only achieve by huffing endless amounts of glue to deteriorate your brain to a level of delusion that I find almost enviable. You really think that by giving these AI tools to everyone out there, what you are getting in return is the old era of YouTube of enthusiastic amateurs producing content? In what universe?
Exactly. Like, again, I'm not a huge MoistCr1TiKaL guy, but I'm glad that he's used his platform, because I covered this and it got 25,000 views. He covered it. It's got 1.4 million. This is the beginning of the YouTube wars. And if we let YouTube, basically move everything over to AI and continue to just let shorts be run down by AI slot videos, people go elsewhere. Hey, I upload to TikTok, I upload to Instagram, I upload to X, I upload to every platform possible. And I love the opportunity. I mean, YouTube gave me everything that I have from a financial perspective in my life. Gave me the opportunity. Obviously, now I don't rely on it as much thanks to new tech, but this is a bleak future that just about everybody can see. And for whatever reason, they're not interested in fixing it at all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope people will share it around, and we'll talk to you again real soon.